Spawning up in the top left as the blue Terran, it is DeathRoW. Currently 1 up in this best of 5. And down in the bottom right as the red Terran, it is Valar. Okay, we have now been going for 3 hours. And I'm starting to feel it. But this is just such incredible fun. These games are amazing, and we've got gas first for DeathRoW. Alright, this is interesting already. Gas first for both players. Okay, so possibly going for real quick factories here for both players. We have a scouting SCV coming out for Valar. Is going to see this. DeathRoW not going to send one out. He's actually going to start building his barracks right away. And there goes Valar's. Extremely similar plays at the moment. Valar is very slightly behind. Looks like he's going to try and take a pick at this worker. No, just going to take the scout. DeathRoW heading out as the scout as well. It's like this SCV is trying to get the kill, is trying to delay this barracks. Will be a huge deal if he does manage to do it. And this SCV is probably going to go down, but he has indeed delayed this barracks by quite a bit. Might be able to get that SCV as well. Oh, it does get cut off. Oh, and it goes down. This SCV surviving with 1 HP. Needs to be repaired, but that barracks was delayed for a long time. And now Valar already has his second barracks on the way. And his first is creating marines. It has been scouted. DeathRoW does know what's happening. But his barracks is only just finished. We'll see how he reacts to this scout. He is just gonna keep on pushing through with his strategy and go straight for the factory. We'll see if he can hold off. It looks like Valar's going for some very aggressive play. He's going for a factory as well now, but DeathRoW getting double gas. Interesting move. I would normally say, oh, maybe going straight for the starport, maybe going for a Banshee, but I don't have any faith in what I think anymore because these players just do maddening things. They're just... maddening's not the right word. Insane things. You just can't predict it. We'll see what happens though. Hellion coming out now for DeathRoW. No starport on the way. There it is. There's the starport. Not next to the factory though, so definitely not looking like it's going to be Banshee. Valar on the other hand, it could be a different story. Here we have the starport right next to the factory, although there is no tech lab on the way at the moment. Could be going for a different kind of drop. Tech lab coming up on the factory now. We have a Hellion out. Looks like it's gonna try and get a scout. There are a handful of marines here, which if microed well, this Hellion could get quite some damage here. It does see that there is no expansion. We do have a tech lab coming up and a medevac on its way, so it looks like this is going to be a quick tank push, and for some reason there are fireworks going on outside. It's really not appropriate for this time, but anyway, no tank on the way. Medevac's about to come out, maybe going for a drop here. There's the tank, there we go. Didn't have enough resources for it. This Hellion, it looks like, is just going to wait until it sees an expansion or gets killed. Oh no, it is gonna... oh, it does catch out this SCV, does stop the command center being built. Oh, the pickup on the SCV there, it manages to escape. That was incredibly nice. The Hellion is still alive though, going to be very annoying needs to be able to take that out. But that SCV surviving was incredible. Going to start the command center up on the high ground this time. Shouldn't have any problem with that. Although DeathRoW has now begun his, and it is already in place, so we'll be slightly ahead in time there. Valar picking up his Marines, going to go for a drop here. Hellions still waiting to see if there is a natural coming along. Has the tank here as well. Second medevac is ready. Looks like it is his standard play of the big drop with the tank. And the Hellion chose that exact moment to head on in. That was perfectly timed. This SCV is going to be killed, and that command center is going to be delayed once again. And now there is nothing to stop this Hellion attacking the mineral line. It's going to get some workers here. Oh, if it can get some nice hits. They're all clumped up. Is getting some nice shots off here, but not actually managing to kill any of them. And the Marines pop out and do manage to take it out. And now there is a huge drop heading into DeathRoW's base. Marines, they take out the medevacs without... Oh my god, the medevacs didn't even to get unload one of their units. That was absolutely perfect by DeathRoW. Managed to get those Marines in the right spot. Really lucky, because Valar was probably more likely to have gone round here with his drop, but decided to go straight on in through the center, and it did not work out for him at all. So now DeathRoW on 2 bases, not really lost much at all. Managed to get the Hellion in, get a few worker kills, has delayed Valar's expansion significantly. Only 2 workers killed, but still, that is more than Valar has managed, and DeathRoW now has a supply lead. Again, I've forgotten not to press Control N. I mean, I'm just so used to it, do it without even thinking. But anyway, DeathRoW heading over now with his small army, but he has 3 tanks with this, and Valar has absolutely nothing really. He has a tank, but it's not in position. DeathRoW has a Raven now. That's going to be incredibly annoying. Maybe he can get it into the main and drop a turret down. There's just a few Marines here. Looks like DeathRoW is going to be going for a doom drop of his own. 2 of the tanks have been picked up. The Raven is over here and ready to go. And there is just nothing to stop this. Valar does not have anything except this tank, which is not going to be in range. These tanks come in, they should be able to get sieged before anything heads over. The Marines have now reacted, but the tanks are sieged up. The Raven coming along, putting turrets down right next to the tank. A really nice move. Target firing that, should be able to get it down without it doing any damage. Most of the Marines have gone, but the tanks are still alive, and these turrets are going to be so annoying. Would have been better to drop one in the mineral line there, but it looks like he's going to head up with the remainder of his army anyway. 2 more tanks to siege up, and this is it. Valar has nothing, might be able to get this tank down, but just lost so much at this point. Only one of the tanks, and GG!